Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, boys and girls. How are we all doing today? Yes, yes, well, such such is the tragedy that is me, isn't it? Anyway, excuse me. What? Okay, okay. No, we're good, we're good. Okay. So, as you can no doubt tell from the way that we started today, we are not. Do you hear me clap? Clap, 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 clap. We are not in Japan. We are actually in Hong Kong for once. I cannot tell you how much it pleases me that we're not in Japan for once. Not that I don't like Japan. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, 1 minute. Not that I don't like Japan, but yay, we are somewhere else. Okay, well, see, that's the thing, right? Like, I do like these sort of these. You can think of these broadcasts almost like photo walks, right? I don't know how many of you have actually gone on a proper photo walk, but really, what it is, at the end of the day, is you walk around, you talk to people, you have a conversation. Oh yeah, sorry, I was looking at a document. You have a conversation. And you look at beautiful scenery and you take pictures of said scenery, right? I think it's fairly self-explanatory. Xenos cars, fantastic. Um, and and part of the joy of that is that you get to sort of, I mean, both exercise a little bit, which most of you are not doing because you're all lazy sods, and you get to be in the community, you get to talk, you get to breathe the fresh air, look around. Obviously, in the middle of summer, this is not something that you actually want to do too much. So that's why we're I suppose thankful that Google Maps exists. Yeah, yeah. So today we are on Hong Kong Island. We're going to sort of walk down this major. Let me just demonstrate where we're going. We're going to walk down this major route, and then we're going to sort of continue down the most shall we say popular, richest, whatever, popular parts of Hong Kong Island, right? Like, this is still, I mean, these aren't exactly rich people's areas because these are definitely almost, I think, fairly certain they are public housing. Um, and so, like, oh, hello. That is really funny for me for reasons that some of you will know. Um, so yeah, we're just going to go down essentially what amounts to be a fairly um sort of mall, nice, a fairly typical place in Hong Kong. Like this is, it's not too rich, it's not too poor. And then we're going to get into the rich areas once we do this loop and then go to the north and blah 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 blah. And yes, I will be talking about what, three? We have three trees, yes. Do we have three? We have three trees. Good. Excellent. Do I sound happier today? Well, okay. Partly it might be because I mean, I've said it before, right? I've said it before. I very very much like this city because of its verticality, right? Like we were walking around Japan and that's fantastic. It's beautiful. Like lots of places in the world are beautiful, but not a lot of places in the world look like this, right? Not a lot of places look like this with mountains in the background, with apparently long lines of people waiting for the mini. No, that's not the minibus. What are they lining up for? What? Excuse me? No, hold on. We're just gonna follow this line for a moment. I just want to see what this is for. What is this? Mass testing? That's a long line. And everyone's playing. Look at everyone playing on their phones. Like this is just. I was gonna say something else. Give me one. Let me type down what I was saying earlier before we continue. What was it? If I sound happy today, it's because phone is unique. It's beautiful. Also, at 5 minutes, I suppose. Why is there such a long line? Let's follow it. Okay. Like, this line is insane. Are they coming in? Like, you see, yeah. So these people are waiting in line here. And they're waiting in line to go in there, yeah. But I have no idea what that is. Let's go this way. What is that? Yusaiwa. It's just a random office building. Well, okay, not random, obviously, but I wonder what they're doing it. Because that's a huge line, right? Oh, you know what? Sometimes when there are new buildings, like when there's a sale for new constructions, there is a huge lineup for people who want to buy property, right? And this could be it. But that's a big lineup. That's a big lineup. Anyway, not important. And let's just pretend they're all there to buy property, right? Like, wow. Oh, I was gonna say, look at everyone on their phones. That's a lot of neck problems waiting for the future. Oh, neck health issues for the future. So yeah, actually, if for some of our year one students who are considering going, who are either in pre med or actually in med school, advice to year one pre med students: neck injuries are definitely going to grow as people stare down at their phone. Yeah, that's right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I just said yeah. That's right, but it is an issue. Oh, is that the smart number? Right. Hold on, I need to check this one message. Yeah. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Don't worry about it. The end is in sight. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Right. One more second. Okay, let's have our first drink while I'm in a good mood, because this first person is one of those mean people that often will give me terrible drinks to talk about, mostly by talking about non-drinks. This is something that's, I mean, it's not uniquely Hong Kong, but I love these pedestrian bridges, right? Like, they are such good exercise for pedestrians. Like, you just walk around, and you have to go up and down these stairs all the time, and it's nice. It's both safety and also protects encourages, knee movement and hip rotations, right? That's a lot of taxis. I wonder if these taxis are waiting to pick up people who bought the house. Why are all these taxis here? Because they obviously, like, they're parked here because, okay, let's see. Yeah, they're parked there because either they live there, I suppose, that could be one thing, or another could be that they are just waiting for those for people to come out. So maybe school time, who knows? Not important. Oh, for the bus stop, train stop. That is a train stop, right? We built this, so I feel like there must. I can't remember. There must be a train stop here, probably. All good. Moving on. All right, yeah. Our boys and girls that are lining up to buy property or something. All good. Next. Well, I mean, we don't know what it. Oh, we do know when it was taken. February 2022. February 2022. I feel like I've read about a oversubscribed housing thing in February. So yeah, that's probably it. I was gonna say we don't know when this was taken, and then I look here and it's like, yeah, okay, we know exactly when this was taken. It's nice though that Google does this, right? Like, what's not nice is that they still use stitching algorithms from 10 years ago, but it's still nice that there's a record. And in this we will give Google some credit, because organizing the world's information like that is very nice. Whoa. I never said that Google products were bad per se. Right? I never said that they were bad products. Some of their products certainly are bad. My complaint is mostly with business practices, and yes, I know we're talking about drinks. And some products are pretty alright. I actually no idea. Okay. Yes, no, I read your Manhattan, and I I don't really have anything to say to that, because it's, well, you make it with citrus, right? Let me just double check. Like, you just got like the very standard one, right? Oh, you don't. There's no citrus, no. So what? White rye, some sort of whiskey, and vermouth. Yeah. See, the thing is, I can understand extra bitters in the whiskey, but the sweet vermouth kind of. I don't know. I'm just personally not a fan of vermouth. Sweet vermouth. Because it sort of, it leaves a kind of like almost like a syrupy, icky aftertaste, and I don't like that. And this is what. Well, actually, that is a good point, because this we all think of Cyberpunk as being a Japanese thing, but really, really, truly, like the aesthetic from Cyberpunk actually doesn't come from here. We can go and check it out if there's desire for that, because the true aesthetic for Cyberpunk is actually very heavily based on excuse me, on 1980s 1990s Hong Kong, right? Your boss give you and the girls a bottle of alcohol. Good job, Quitch. What kind of alcohol? What? Wait, is that just? Excuse me. Let's go see Cyberpunk. Yeah, we can go see Cyberpunk. Let's do a quick vote while I talk about the next drink, okay? So 10-second, or not 10-second, 2-minute vote while I talk about this drink. This drink is, I don't know. Can you give me the ingredients? Yeah, no. Okay, guys, in the future, if you're gonna talk about cocktails, just give me the ingredients. I don't care about the actual name of the drink. Okay, like. No, I genuinely don't. Just a colorful bottle. That's nice, Quitch. Well, I mean, colorful bottles are important, though, right? Like, if the like it's in part what sells alcohol to what alcohol sellers will actually do to appeal to female demographics is actually to downplay the alcohol portion of the alcohol. Like we know that from several marketing execs that we have in the in the community. And it makes sense, right? Like, yeah, you're still typing out the, yeah, you are, okay. Partly how alcohol is marketed to girls is by de-emphasizing the actual alcohol. It's not about a colorful clothes or anything. I think at least in the West, it is about the female market tends to appreciate the idea of fun, and then like you downplay all sorts of after effects of the alcohol. Anyway, so gin. Well, isn't that just a gin and tonic in that case? Right? Because so you made up the name just to try to get me to look foolish. Is that how it works? Okay. Okay. Second, what invited viewer made up the name of his drink just to attempt to make me look foolish. In fact, he is the fool. That's right. Congratulations, you have now been immortalized in my meeting minutes. I hope it makes you proud. I hope your wife and daughter are watching and that they can see what an amazing achievement you have accomplished. Like. Anyway, oh yes, we were going to go look at Cyberpunk. Let's go look at Cyberpunk. And part of the place where we see that aesthetic quite coherently is here. I didn't know what street I was choosing, and it doesn't really matter because any street I choose will have views like this, right? And it is very much views like this that inspire all of that cyberpunk idealism, right? And so I've heard it sort of put very cutely, which is that cyberpunk is a non-simultaneous thing. 1 second. And it's non-simultaneous because it's about rampant poverty in the midst of like technological dominance, right? And you can kind of see why places like this would appeal to that kind of aesthetic, right? Let's see, yeah, like honestly, anywhere you go in Mongkok is probably is or like in this downtown core is pretty cyberpunky. What timing are we at? We're at 20 minutes. Almost any place in Mongkok is pretty cyberpunky. Is no is a good inspiration for I. 1 second. Yep. Okay. Let's see what. Oh, actually, I've actually eaten it. Yeah, no. Like just because it looks cyberpunky doesn't mean it's exceptionally bad or poor, right? Like I wouldn't go quite that far. Oh, I love this one. Let's go down a little bit further. And really, like, because this is that island of Kowloon, right? And obviously, one of the biggest inspirations is the walled city of Kowloon, which now no longer exists, right? It is. Oh, why aren't you moving me? Can you please move me? Excuse. Google. Hi, Google. There we go. It is. I believe it was in this area. Let's see if we can actually. No, it doesn't. There's no history of this area. Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, it was down here, where somewhere around here. I can't remember if it was here exactly or. Hold on. Let's see. There is a park to it. Oh no, it's right here. Yay. Okay. I'm not sure if we'll actually get to see anything, but yeah, like it was essentially a bunch of buildings that were built so densely that you could start to that the inhabitants would just add to, right? And then you would start to see them join together, sort of almost like this, right? They start joining together, and the closer they get, because the streets, like the closer they get and the narrower the streets, the more it becomes its own little thing, right? And it was obviously the playground for a lot of organized crime that was actually plaguing Hong Kong back then, especially since they managed to co-opt a lot of the Hong Kong police as well. Fantastic use of British resources, I will say. Yes. What timing are we at? We're at 22 minutes. Walled City out. There we go. Next drink. Yes, our last drink for the day. See, I'm going through these just fine. Oh, I need to respond to this. There we go. Okay. Oh, right. I was gonna say let's go. So this is one of the poorer areas of Hong Kong. I think. Oh, this is a walking tour. Okay. My boy's just, chugging along. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we're back on the street. But you can sort of tell, right? Like, if just by looking at the buildings, that the main obviously, like, these a lot of these are actually subdivided flats, right? And a lot of these, okay, that's, we'll not talk about that. It's not suitable for some of our year one viewers. That's correct. Not that they don't know. It's not that they don't know. No, obviously don't know. But as role models, we sort of have a excuse me. Okay, have a duty to be uplifting and to be optimistic, right? And so that's what I want to continue to be. As role models, we have duty to be uplifting, optimistic, and innovative, which some of you, I will say, are probably not doing very well, but that's all right. That's all right. Well, humanity has survived worse. Well, okay, I'll say that that's on you as opposed to on anyone else. Oh, let's look at 2009. I like how 2009 and 2022 basically look almost exactly the same, except the bank has changed, right? Like, in 2009. Oh wait, no. Okay, let's go back up a little bit. No, I want to look at the people that are crossing the street, because I want to sort of, like, no. Okay, forget it. It's fine. We'll take this picture and then we look at it in 2022, and basically the people haven't changed, right? Like, people on the side of the road, no change whatsoever, and that's to me personally, that's very fascinating. Um, yes, I'll get to your drink, but it's just Asahi. What do you want me to say about Asahi? Come on. No change. Between 2009 and 2022, the people who walk these streets and the streets themselves haven't really changed. What else did I want to say about that? I wanted to say, haven't really changed. I am not saying that I would see horrific fireballs and destroyed city views, of course. But I think it speaks to. I can see why some people would say that we are at the end of history. I can see why some people would say that we are at the end of history, but these people are fundamentally forgetting the issue of scale, right? And so 10 years in the scale of a megacity is not a lot. You cannot say that 10 years is a lot. Can we go to a rich area? Yes, we can. We were going to go to a rich area, and we didn't end up managing to. Let's go. Oh, thank you so much. Can't you just, like, here? Okay, let's go up here. Rich-ish area. Oh, well, it's pretty rich. Let's be completely honest, right? Because if you can live on this part of the mountain, you are. Let's show you what you're seeing. Oh, I can't actually fly. But okay, let's try from here. No. Like, if you can live up the mountain, the scenery is simply just outrageous. Outrageous in that it's fantastic, not outrageous in that it's stupid. Ah. Oh yeah, look at that car, by the way. Oh, we're already on the other side of the mountain. Okay, how about here? No. Well, I mean, okay. First of all, contrast the cladding on this building compared to the building we were in further to the north, right? But that's not the point. The point. I'm laboriously trying to find a place where we can actually see, look down. Actually, maybe from here. Hi. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm not sure this is actually on the road. No, it's not. Okay, good. But the point is, if you were to live, in these areas, right, or in this area, it is a completely different kind of society. Especially if we were to take a few steps back and live up here, right? Like these are all private homes of stupidly wealthy people because you can afford that. And also look at the view, right? Like that view itself is just worth millions of dollars. I'm not going to dignify that with a response. uh that view itself is worth millions of dollars, and it really is, right? Like, can you imagine living in a penthouse, say in this building, like in the upper floors here? Oh, or like up here, you see why these penthouses look so different, right? Because it is because that view is worth so much. But yeah, no, this is, wonder what that is. That looks dilapidated as hell. It must be public property of some sort. But yeah, that's such a fantastic. No, no. Okay, the claim was that I could use the funding provided by the channel to do myself something up here. But you all know that most of that goes to charity. So do I like them? Yes, I do. Yes, by them presumably, which I assume you mean the view. Yes, yes, absolutely. Oh, this is just. It is a glorious view, right? And also, yeah, this is the southern side of the island is also really rich. Let's go there for. Oh, we should be done, yes. But let's just go there down here for a little bit. Aberdeen, yes. Go down to Aberdeen. That's not Aberdeen. Come on. Okay, there we go. Actually, no. Let's take a look at these 360 photos. Oh right, because this is inside the cemetery. Okay, let's not be inside the cemetery. Yeah. Okay, so this is the south side of the island, right? Like we are here. This is when we built the train station to Ocean Park. Ocean Park is right here, and that's it's one of the islands. It's not important, but look at the particulars of these buildings, and I think it becomes obvious that they are built to a different standard, right? Even from this far away, they are built to a different standard than the buildings that we saw on the north on Kowloon, where I mentioned the cyberpunkiness of things, right? Like it's certainly different. I remember. There was a nice restaurant somewhere over there. That was pretty high up, and that view out of the window. Like the restaurant itself was complete shit. Like the food it served was was completely just like barely edible, but it had that view, and so I went there quite a few times just because, and that view changes, right? It depends on the humidity. It depends on how much cloud there is, how much fog there is. That view is worth any amount of crappy food in a restaurant. It really was, right? And I would like I got to know the proprietor a little bit, and I would sometimes just go up and sit there and have some tea and just do work up there, and it was just fantastic, absolutely breathtaking. Anyway, we are done for today. Thank you very much for watching. In conclusion, please don't do Firefox, please don't do Chrome. Oh, we'll talk about that offline. Yes, yes. Tomorrow we're playing Persona. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Persona 5 Strikers, which is an indirect way of saying we'll walk around Japan, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Bye. Ow. No, I'm good. I'm good. All good. Oh right. Yes. And wink.